Orale, Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies out there. You know what? Cancel this. Cancel this match. It's been such a letdown. Such a letdown. About 2 years ago, I made a video about Tiffany Stratton. It was 2 years. I don't know. She was still down at NXT. All right. She was still down at NXT. And I made a video talking about her, saying, like, this girl is going to be the next big thing. When she hits the main roster, she's going to explode. And man, she hit the main roster. And yeah, she started doing her thing. It's Tiffy time, started doing good. People were able to see her ability in the ring, right? And she had a little bit of rough patches here and there. Like, okay, I get it. She's getting called up to the main roster. It can be a little bit overwhelming, but man, she was doing good. She's still doing good, right? To a certain extent. I'll get to that in a second. And I said, you know what? This is when she was still down at NXT. She was still in NXT. And I said, you know, her versus Charlotte at WrestleMania can be a WrestleMania main event. I looked into the future saying, wow, man, because you can hate Charlotte all you want. That's fine. But man, she is like top dog, man, inside the ring. And I was just thinking, wow, man, this can be the match. Like this can be the women's main event of WrestleMania quite a few years ago when it was Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda Rousey was a complete debacle. I had said it. I said, man, you guys missed it. Because the real WrestleMania main event for a woman should have been Asuka versus Charlotte. I think it was WrestleMania 32, 33, somewhere around there. I said that build up was great. Asuka was undefeated at that time. Even coming out of NXT, she was undefeated. Going up against Charlotte Flair, that should have been the first women's WrestleMania main event. But they dropped the ball, and then they get this, triple threat match, which was a complete debacle. And now this match here that I was building up, I thought had so much promise. And I was like, man, they build this sucker up right. This could be, WrestleMania main event night one. All right. I don't mind if they just cancel this match now. They have destroyed this match. What this match could have been, it is nowhere even remotely close to what it could have been. The build up to this has been horrendous. Uh, the promo that they cut at SmackDown, where they wanted to get a little bit personal with each other, was terrible. It was gosh awful. There's certain ways to do things. You know what Cody and John Cena did, how they got personal with one another. Man, that was great. That buildup was awesome, man. This this was terrible. They don't let the words breathe. It's like it's just awful. It's been just gosh awful, man. And I had so much hope for this match. I wanted this match. I was telling everybody, man, when these two collide, this is a WrestleMania main event match. And they've destroyed it. They've destroyed it. And let me get to Tiffany Stratton here. And by the way, Charlotte Flair, she has her blame too. Maybe Tiffany Stratton is just a little bit too green. What do I mean by that? Yes, she's over. Absolutely. She is over. Okay. She can throw down in the ring. Yes. And, she couple of botches here and there, but she can throw down in the ring. However, one thing that I've really noticed, she's not that good on the mic. When she was like the sidekick for Nia Jax, that's one thing, but her on her own by herself, I don't think she's really that good on the mic. By the way, once upon a time, your tribal chief, our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, was not good on the mic. Now, I'm not saying he's the best on the mic, but now he does pretty damn good in cutting a promo. With or without the wise man. We'll get to that story on another video. But Tiffany Stratton, yeah, not that great on the mic, man. And Charlotte Flair not helping. And this, like, let's get personal with each other. And like, it doesn't show, gosh, man. This whole thing with Kaiser. And is that why Kaiser's always on my DMs? And she rolls out of the ring, making her look weak. Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy time. Girl, everybody's rooting for you. Well, most people are rooting for you. You're going to say something about Charlotte Flair and her divorce, and then you're just going to roll out of the ring like you're scared. How are you the baby face? And then Charlotte Flair is like, oh, is that why Kaiser's on my DMs? Like, this is stupid. This match has completely fallen apart. This buildup has been built down, has been torn down. This could have been one of the greatest women's WrestleMania matches ever. Damn, this buildup sucks. It's become stupid. The promos are terrible. I said it. Don't let these females have contact with one another. It's one of those matches. There's certain matches where you can have guys beat up on each other or girls beat up on each other back and forth leading up to the match. And then there's certain matches where you do not let them have contact with one another. They do not take a swing at one another. They broke that, right? It's like, oh, they had Charlotte attack Tiffany Stratton. Then they have these girls go back and forth, beating each other up. Like, you already started ruining this matchup by doing that. Gosh, man. And by the way, this can still be a good match, but in all reality, I'm thinking this is going to be an awful match. I'm thinking there's some bad blood between these two ladies. And the WWE is not going to give them a lot of time to go out there and put on a good match. I don't think this is horrible, man. This sucks because I really had high hopes, really high hopes for this match. They've completely torn this sucker down. They've destroyed it. They've destroyed it. Everybody involved. Charlotte, Tiffany Stratton, the WWE, you got everybody involved has completely destroyed what this match could have been at the showcase of the Immortals. Damn it, man. Damn it. I don't mind if they just cancel this match. Save this for next year's WrestleMania when you guys get it together. Because as it stands right now, this match, I'm not even looking forward to it anymore. And to me, this was like a dream match. This is back when Tiffany Stratton was still at NXT. I was looking at this match like, man, this could be a dream match. Instead, this sucker has turned into a nightmare. Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies. Catch you guys on next one.